Hey, good morning. Good to be back with you. I've got a small quote that sits up above my desk, and it simply says this: comfort equals confusion, crisis equals clarity. And what that quote means to me is simply this, is that we can get lazy about life sometimes. And when we get lazy and we're not vigilant and we don't stay focused on our goals and our plans and being prepared, life can kind of sneak up on you, and you know the inevitable is going to happen. There is adversity and a crisis around the corner, and you are not going to be prepared. And the kind of clarity that you're going to get is the clarity that you don't really want, which is, oh crap, I'm not prepared. I didn't think this through. I'm immobilized and unable to adapt. And you know, when you look back and you look at the philosophers and people that have been giving advice, the great thinkers, they've been talking about this for hundreds and hundreds of years. Seneca, the great Roman philosopher Stoic, said it in 65 AD. Look at the events in your life and be prepared. Be vigilant. Dale Carnegie in 1921, he wrote a book, How to Overcome Worrying and Start Living. And one of the ideas that he offered is to ask a very simple question, which is, what is the worst that can happen? In other words, again, he was saying, be prepared, be vigilant. Put a reverse clause in there that basically says, what's my plan A, what's my plan B? And in doing that, you're allowing yourself to build that mental resiliency and the grit that you're going to need to face those crises in life. Let me just give you a small example of this. My wife and I, we were in France, and I love this about my wife. She looked at me and she said, hey, when we were getting off the plane, we're going to be in a different time zone here. We haven't had a lot of sleep on the plane. We're going to be getting off with our bags here. We're going to be going down into the metro of France and taking the train. And she said, let's remember to be patient with each other. And she looks at me and she says, now I want you to say a prayer for our safety and for a good trip. And to me, that embodies everything that Seneca and the great philosophers are saying about is a little pre-planning, being vigilant about me, who can be a little tired sometimes when I don't get my sleep, getting a little irritable. But no, we're going to have a plan A and a plan B. Be vigilant. Let's be respectful of each other. Let's be patient with each other. So just a little example there of be prepared. Hey, I hope you've had a great week. I look forward to being with you next week. This is Pete Kunk, Built to Lead.